Pivoting to some politics now, today was a homecoming of sorts for Louisiana Congressman Cleo Fields. Not in our studios, where he's been our guest, but after 3 decades, he's back in Washington, representing Louisiana's new 6th district. That district stretches from Baton Rouge to Shreveport, and even as Fields began his new term, the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals in New Orleans heard oral arguments challenging the way the legislative map was drawn. I discussed that with the congressman this afternoon.
It's like deja vu. I mean, 32 years ago when I was elected to the 4th Congressional District, the district was challenged. And I went through 4 years of the district being challenged. And here now, 28 years after I leave Congress, the district is challenged again. But ultimately, the Supreme Court will rule, in my view, that the district is constitutional, legal, and we'll move on with life.
And the more things change, the more they stay the same. Fields says the process in D.C. is exactly as it was before. He also said that today they were rolling out committee assignments.
I'm happy to report we're going to maintain our position from 28 years ago on financial services, which is one of the major committees. And I'm going to try to take that committee and bring things back home to Louisiana.
Now, one thing Fields wants to accomplish is to encourage people to stay away from payday loans. And as the 119th Congress moved into full swing, one of the first issues tackled was illegal immigration. Congress ultimately passed the Laken Riley Act 264 to 159. That bill was named after the young woman assaulted and killed on the University of Georgia campus. House Speaker Mike Johnson of Bossier Parish discussed that issue.
As promised, we're starting today with border security. If you polled the populace and the voters, they would tell you that that was the top of the list. And we have a lot to do there to fix it. It's an absolute disaster because of what has happened over the last 4 years. And the Laken Riley Act is a big part of that. The only thing President Biden did after Laken's tragic death was apologize for calling her murderer and illegal. That's outrageous.
The Speaker did express surprise that 159 House Democrats voted against the Laken Riley Act. Last fall, when Cleo Fields was running for Congress, one of his opponents was Quentin Anderson. Anderson was a neophyte politician, but impressive in many ways, including communication skills. Now, he's announced he is running for the Louisiana State Senate in a special election to be held February 15th. And he says he's getting lots of encouragement.
It has felt like many of the people that were attracted to the message that I had in the poll feel like this is something that has to be a continuation. We have to continue building. You can't just sort of let progress die.
Anderson's running for the Senate spot in Louisiana's District 14.